What is going on, guys? Jack here, and welcome back for the final time, this year at least, to the Advent Calendar Challenge. I hope you've enjoyed this series. Today, of course, it is Christmas Eve as you watch this, and the Box of Destiny is here. But before we get into that, I do want to just say a massive thank you for your guys' support on the series. It's been great to see you guys tuning in every day, really getting involved in the series, leaving your nickname suggestions. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed recording it. And yeah, if you've got any ideas of how I can maybe improve this format for next year or any future series, I'd be interested to know, like, what were your thoughts on this series? Please do let me know. Let's get our hand in the box. There's just not a lot of a sound left coming from it. There's a handful of post-it notes. So I've got one here. We'll put the box down on the floor. We'll try not to drop the post-it note, which, well, I failed to not do. And let's get into this. What is the letter going to be today? It's going to be the letter H to end the year. So, right, let's get to the wheel. Hopefully the wheel for our final ever episode can be good to us. And yeah, let's see how it treats us today. Okay, so here it is. The wheel has returned. Wheel today, just be good to me. I've been a good boy this year. I've been a good boy in this series. Treat me well on Christmas Eve. Give me an early present. What is it going to give us today? Let's give it a spin. What is it going to land on? It's going to be... Is that 50 million? We've got the 50 million again. It's landed on this 5 or 6 times, I think, in the duration of the series. It's back again for another visit. Thank you very much to the wheel. You've been good to me through this series, in truth. And, well, we have some money to spend. Let's get in game. I can explain the kind of final scenario, I guess, going into this last game, because there is quite a lot on the line with it, and yeah, hopefully we can come out on top in it, of course. Okay, guys, so here we are. Welcome back to Santa Claus FC. We are back again, of course, and, well, it's for the final time. Today we take on FC Inter, who are in 5th, and they are 3 points behind us with much better goal difference. I really want to get a positive goal difference, which to do, we will need to win this game today. But a loss against FC Inter here would see them finish above us in the league table. So, a draw good enough, a win good enough. Really, I want to try and get that win for the positive goal difference, and, well, top 4 with the league that I created would mean a Europa League spot, which wouldn't be that bad, would it? But anyway, let's get in. Let's have a look at the player. Of course, yesterday it was the letter Y. Today it's the letter H. We have 50 million smackers to spend. It's absolutely amazing. Thank you very much, Wheel, for being so kind to us. And yeah, what players have we got? Eden Hazard, 50 million on the nose for Hazard. I mean, that's tempting, isn't it, off the bat? I don't know how I'd fit him into my team. Because actually, if we look at our team here, we're pretty good. Going into today's game, it's worth noting that Wagner Christmas is unfortunately suspended, but with the exception of him, everyone else is here to play. I will also confess now, Yahia, I genuinely couldn't think of a nickname for him, so I missed out. I'm sorry, Yahia. Maybe I should just call him Sorry. In fact, let's just do that now. Let's set a nickname. The 23rd, of course, Sorry. It's just a public apology for the fact that I couldn't come up with a nickname for you. Right. Well, I need to pick up a player now, don't I? The letter is H. We have loads of money. Hummels could be quite good to get an insane centre-back. In fact, Hummels could be very good now I think about it. Because that would actually mean that I can maybe move the defence around a little bit. It would mean that Yanni Letsky doesn't play today. Which is actually probably in our interest to maybe look to get Hummels in. So yeah, I think we'll add in Hummels. We've got a few all-star players, I feel like, in the final third. You kind of look at our attack. It's full of very, very good players. You kind of look back at our defence. It's not quite as good as it. There's a bit of a golfing class. But, well, we have Hummels to add to the collection. He is a big upgrade for us in the defence. It's kind of weird. You look at our star ratings, our defence, not very good compared to the rest of our team. So, Mats Hummels going to obviously play instead of Yanni Letsky. And Liam Jingle Bell will hold down that left-back position with a no-ho-ho at right-back. So looking at our team for this final match ever, we have Vixen Valdez in goal. He's looking very happy about the fact that he's playing for Santa Claus FC. I can't really blame him. At left-back, we of course have Liam Jingle Bell. At right-back, we have a no-ho-ho-ho. We then have Phil My Stockings Up, who of course is Phil Jones. And alongside him, we have Mats Hummels. We then have, going into the midfield, Christmas Xhaka at the centre mid on defend role. We then have Luka Modric, who of course is Matuidi, playing as our box-to-box midfielder. At the left midfielder position, we go with Ali Pali, of course, Dele Alli. In the final third, we go with Friesman, and alongside him, we go with Carlos Treves. And then to wrap up our team, up top, a player we've had since pretty much the second day, Candy Kane, of course. Our big goal scorer, 21 goals for him. He's been the leading light in this team. You kind of look at it, really, he's been the man banging in goals for us. On the bench, we've got Darren Rudolph, Yanni Letsky, Ashley Cole, Victor Elf, Himya, Rodini Snow, and Christmas Partey. Quite of a wide variety of players when you look through the list, but it's been really fun this series. It's great to be able to see all the players sorted by kind of their numbers, and you can kind of see the players we got to start. So Liam Angel, I would at this point, normally sing like on the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me, Liam Angel, and etc, all the way up to 24. But I don't want to be here for the next year until next kind of advent calendar time to do another series, so I will refrain from doing that. But if you want to have a look at the players in the orders we picked them, obviously 1 and 2, Candy Kane and Liam Angel, kind of sorted slightly differently, but the rest of the players are all there for you to take a look at. And what a fine bunch we've ended up with. It's the class of 2016 for Santa Claus FC, and it's not a bad little team, is it? Anyway, let's get into our game. It's a big game, as I said, against FC Inter. If we actually look at the league table here, as I've already kind of mentioned, we're 3 points ahead of them, but they have better goal difference, so a win for them, good enough to see them leapfrog us, and we are away from home for today's game. Anyway, the referee for today's game is going to be Patari Kari. I mean, he looks very dapper in his picture, doesn't he? 9 red cards. Hopefully we don't get one today, because we've had our issues when it comes to bookings. Have I just seen Mancini? Mancini is in charge of FC Inter. I mean, I know I gave them a lot of money. I didn't really count on the fact they were going to go crazy bringing in managers, but yeah, Mancini managing here in Finland. A little bit different, perhaps, to his normal kind of scene. Anyway, let's see how we do get on today. A win for us here would be good enough to see us get Europa League football. A massive game for us, in truth. They have a pretty good team. They've got Alessandri, Carlos Perez, Adama Traore. I guess that's Abdou Diallo, it is indeed. Who else they got? Gardos. Is he Romanian? He is indeed. See, I know my footballers, even if I can't say their names. They've got this Sylvan Deslandes at left back. He doesn't look particularly great. They've got a variety of players here. It actually looks like they've strengthened in some areas and not at all in others. They've got Yatara up top for them. Is he from Mali? Is that right? Again, test of footballing knowledge. It's Guinea. You had a chance, Jack, to look like a connoisseur of African football. Instead, you look like an absolute noob. I tried. Right. We can qualify for the Europa League here, boys. A top 4 finish. I wanted to win the league. I felt like after I lost 12-0 in the very first game of the series, I realised that was going to be quite a tall order. But our team in recent kind of episodes really has come together as a whole. We're playing a lot better football. The team is of real good quality now, and hopefully we can be competitive here. Straight from kickoff, why not? Candy came back post. Oh, why not? 18 seconds gone. Merry Christmas, Candy Cane says as he gets that goal. 30 seconds and, well, the game has been blown wide open. The first chance of the game. A no-ho-ho-ho-ho at right back. He's not known for his ability to actually put a ball into the box. Very good defensively, very fast as a right back. Luka Modric, great ball out to him, and, well, it's a lovely cross in, and Candy Cane leaps like a gazelle, like a reindeer to the ball, and he finds the back of the net. He kisses his hand. He gives a wave to the crowd. They are absolutely loving it. And in a must-win game that we need in order to, well, get that Europa League spot and finish top 4 and get positive goal difference, we take a very early lead here. As I said, the positive goal difference, that's kind of an aim that I do. I draw obviously good enough, but a win I really want. And we might have another chance here. Friesman, oh, it's 2-0 after 6 minutes. Can we appease ourselves for the 12-0 defeat at the start of the season and score 12? I don't think it's going to be possible, if I'm honest. But with the start that we've had, we're on course for it, at least for now. We're on course. I mean, what are we on course for? 20-0. At least about 30-0 if we can score every 3 minutes. That's the aim. I think it might be a little bit of a tall order if I'm being honest. But, well, we're 2-0 up. FC Inter, a very good team. They are 5th in the league for a reason. But we've had a very good start here against them. 2 shots, 2 goals, some sublime finishing by Friesman and Candy Cane. And who knows, maybe I'll get a chance to put Rudolph up front towards the end of the game. If it can be even more comfortable, with 30 minutes left. That might be something I'd be tempted to do. But right now, so far, so good. Really can't fault the team's performance. We are looking pretty good in this game. Statistically, we're dominating the ball. FC Inter yet to have a shot on our goal at all. They've committed a fair few fouls. They've not done anything really going forward after 20 minutes. And, well, a set piece here kicked straight to us. And now can we counter? Carlos Treves up to Luka Modric. I thought that might have been a foul there by Diallo. It isn't, but the fact they've got a few players on bookings leaves me with hope. Friesman gets there. Well left by Candy Kane, who was offside. Friesman should have scored. The goal at his mercy. And when he's let them off, he's hit the pole. Sorry, the post. I was thinking of North Pole for some reason. He's hit the post. Maybe that's what they should be called, poles, in the Antarctic, if you play football. It doesn't work, does it? Let's move on from that. It's still 2-0. They're still yet to have a shot on target. We have been sublime today. What a performance that is by the entire of Santa Claus FC. I really can't fault this team one little bit. We've turned up here in this challenge and we've performed quite well given the circumstances, I feel like. 2-0 up, we look dominant and we're on the attack again here. Candy Kane, options on ahead, inside to Christmas Xhaka. Carlos Treves, Candy Kane, lovely build-up play. The finish is there as well. It's 3-0. Great little bit of build-up play. It's his second goal of the game. Carlos Treves gets an assist. I think that's his second of the game. And, well, lovely little interplay. Xhaka involved as well. Nice little pass and move. Candy Kane continuing on his run and just squeezes it into the near post. The keeper perhaps shouldn't get beaten there, but he's left that open. Candy Kane's picked out that spot in the goal. He's hit it in that direction. It's found its way into the back of the net there. And, well, you can't fault him one little bit, can you, for his contribution in this game. It's been superb by our entire team. And, well, we're on the attack again here. Candy Kane to Treves. Friesman now. It's just terrifying up front. And he squeezes it in at the near post as well. It's 4-0 here. What the hell is happening? We are dominating this match. And, well, FC Inter, we could beat them 12-0. It is actually possible at this point. Friesman coming forward with it. And, well, he just squeezes it in. The keeper perhaps should do better. He actually puts out a very athletic effort to try and stop the ball. Unfortunately, his positioning was just nowhere. And, well, Hummels is having a good little debut. To be fair, the entire team's having fun. Carlos Treves, 2 assists. Friesman, Candy Kane, 2 goals each. This has just been a textbook performance, you'd have to say. We've really turned up big in this game, obviously. At this point, you know, in the season, in the series, we do have a better team. We have had our struggles, though, even though when we've had our best players playing. There's been games where it's felt like we couldn't really even buy a win. You know, it just wasn't on the cards. But, well, in the recent form, we've looked very good defensively, very good going forward. We've had an easier run of games as well. And, well, we've really capitalised on that as a whole. But I do want to keep a clean sheet here, so don't let him shoot. Liam Jinglebell, great tackle there. Candy Kane, can he win it? He can't. Gardos, big ball up to Yatara. Vixen Valdez, though, collects it. He gobbles it up like a Christmas turkey. He clutches onto it, and now he's going to start an attack, launching it forward. Candy Kane looking for the hat-trick. Can he get it? Saved this time by Moisander in goal for them. And, well, it was a chance for the hat-trick. It's a chance squandered. But it's not going to matter, you wouldn't think, given how we've played in this game. And oh ho ho ho, out wide to Friesman. This is a pointless highlight. The referee's going to blow for half-time. It's going to be 4-0 here. A dominant display so far. I am very happy with the performance so far, boys. Take a bow. It's been superb and sublime. And, well, hopefully now we can keep this going here. Candy Kane can't get to that ball. I want to see the same level of performance in the second half. I feel like it's a thing in FM where you have a great first half and then in the second half the players just stop trying. I don't want us to stop trying. I want us to score. And, well, much like in this first half where we scored within 30 seconds, we've scored in the second half just as quick, if not 10 seconds slower, but still within 30 seconds. It's, again, the similar build-up play. It's Matuidi out wide to no ho ho ho. He just crosses it in, and, well, it's Candy Kane darting in at the near post, lashing it in. The keeper, no chance to react there whatsoever. And, well, that's that, really. What is there now? 40 minutes left in this game. We're looking so comfortable. Ali Pali, Carlos Treves, Friesman to Candy Kane. Can he finish it? He's got another. It's 4. I want 12. I want 12. It's 6-0. Candy Kane with 4. I want us to be ruthless. I want to mush FC Inter into the ground. We're not going to give them Europa League football. We're not going to give them a hope in hell. I want to destroy them. I want to end them. Let's give them just as a real sour note to end the season on. This has got very dark, hasn't it, and aggressive. I feel like the tables have turned. I've gone from being the prey to being the predator in the course of this season, and I kind of feel like we're showing it now in this last game. We've been very good here. Christmas Xhaka on a booking. He'll probably get sent off. It's a very Christmas Xhaka thing for him to do, is to get a red card. Unfortunately, since those 2 quick goals at the start of the second half, we've slowed down. I want the boys to be aggressive. I'm going to tell them aggressively, show some passion. I want us to get more aggressive. I want us to be even more hungry to score more goals. I don't want any complacency to slip in here. But actually, I was about to say with half an hour left, I'm going to make a change. I will be making that change. But right after this chance, Ali Pali, Xhaka to Friesman. Can he get the ball into the mixer? Beats his man. Can he pull it back? He can. Doesn't quite find his way. But Candy Kane's there. He's got 5. He's got 5. And on that bombshell, I'm actually going to make some changes here. And the actual change I'm going to make, controversially, I was about to take off Candy Cane and bring off Rudolph up front. I'm going to take off Carlos Tevez. He's the more recent addition. Darren Rudolph, you've been terrible for me as a kind of goalkeeper this series. You're now going to get a chance up top. And actually thinking about it, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put Vicent Valdez up front. Now, if you don't know, many years ago when I used to stream whilst I was still a student, I actually had a Wolfsburg save where I was struggling loads. I was going to be sacked, so I put Victor Valdez up front, and he scored a goal to win me a game. And since then, I've had dreams of playing him up front and having the justification to play him up front in a series. So hopefully he can get a goal today. We're going to put him up front for 25 minutes. And he can show the world what he's made of. We'll actually play him as our striker with Candy Cane playing as the shadow striker in behind. But yeah, Valdez, get us a goal. That's the dream. Make it happen for us. Liam Jinglebell, Hummels. Just nice build-up play here. Number 13 is the man we're looking for. I mean, Candy Kane's got a double hat-trick now. He's a little bit selfish, if you ask me. But, I mean, fair play to him. It's 8-0 now. And now, Victor Valdez, you're going up top. I'm sacrificing the ability to get the 12-0 for the possibility of a Victor Valdez goal. That matters more to me, I feel like, than avenging the HJK demons of the 12-0 defeat. Who knows? Maybe we can do both still. Maybe we can get the 12 goals and Valdez is going to get a hat-trick. Valdez on a 9.0 rating. I mean, I don't know what he's doing up front, but clearly he is the greatest striker in world football. We'll highlight him. Number 13, remember the name. Nice win there. Can we win the ball back? We can. Now can we build it up going forward? Xhaka, Valdez is there. Look at this. Beautiful hold-up play. Turns his man. Friesman through. Can he score? It's Candy Cane. He's looking for 7. It's a penalty. And it's going to be Friesman, I think, to take it. It is indeed. I should have put... Can I... It's too late now to change kick takers, isn't it? Well, in case it happens again, Valdez, get on free kicks. Make it happen. I should have put him on penalties. I'm going to have to live... That's corners I've just put him on. Don't want him on those. But we do want him on penalties. I think it's too late. I feel like the penalty taker is already decided. But on the chance that it isn't, or that we get another penalty, I want him to be our first choice penalty taker. Right, skipping forward here. Diallo, is he going to get sent off as well? He may well do here. He's been a very naughty boy. He gets told, are you joking, ref? With the amount of sendings off I've had, the fact that he's not been sent off is absolutely sickening. Right, it's going to be Friesman, unfortunately. Hopefully we can get another penalty. This is for 9-0 here. Can Friesman score? He hits it. Of course he can. 17 minutes left. 3 goals required to equal the 12-0 defeat on the opening day of the season. We've got 9 here. We're looking very good. And, well, we've seen penalties before in FM. We've seen a lot of penalties when I think about it in this series. I feel like let's just skip that. We don't need to see it. Friesman's now got a hat-trick. We could end up with 2 players on 10.0 ratings. That could happen. Victor Valdez on an 8.9 up front. I mean, the fact he's not scored is disappointing. Let's go on overload. 3 minutes to try and get Valdez a goal. Let's make it happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I just want to believe it might. I want to believe there's a chance it could possibly happen. But, well, it's not, unfortunately. 9-0 it finishes. Still a fantastic result. Double hat-trick for one player. Friesman with a 9.9. We were so close to getting a double perfect performance, but... I mean, that does secure us 4th place. It secures us a +9 goal difference. FC Inter's goal difference was +16 and ours was 0 going into that game. So that's one hell of a swing there. But yeah, what a performance that is. Hummels had a very good debut. Played very well indeed. And, well, you'd have to say we just dominated that game from start to finish. We get the... you can't see it. In the bottom right, I've just got the achievement for the double hat-trick. SJK do win the Xmas Super League. I wanted to win it, but when you look at the players that they signed, it's not entirely surprising that they're the team that have run out on top. Does that mean that Maraham missed out? They did. They missed out by 2 points in the end, so that's a bit heartbreaking for them. Hummels made his debut. We qualify for the Europa League. All in all, it just ends with a happy ending. It's lovely. Candy Cane was 6. If we just look through the squad here, you can see, look at the average ratings. Hummels had a great debut, of course. Goal scorers, Candy Cane, Friesman, Ronaldinho Snow, Christmas Partey. He got 3 goals in one game, or 2 goals in one game. only ever played once more. It's a bit sad for him that he came so late on. But, well, I feel like Ronaldinho Snow might be my player of the series. I'd love to know who your player of the series is. Who is the man for Santa Claus FC who sticks out in your mind as being the surprise package, maybe? Or just the player who had the biggest impact? I'm not going to bother coming up with a nickname for Hummels, but I feel like it'd be wrong for me not to give him the number 24 to add full closure to this series. Anyway, guys, that is going to wrap up this series from me. As I mentioned right at the start, I'd love to know your thoughts on this series, things we could maybe change going forward. I had a load of fun doing this, something very different, a little bit out of the box from your traditional FM Save and FM videos. I hope you enjoyed the journey. It was a really fun one. Maybe in the new year, I might make a best of this series or something. I feel like that'd be a little bit tricky for me to do, considering that I'm now away for Christmas, but I sincerely hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a lot of effort to get these videos up every day for you, particularly the last few. You may notice that I've been wearing the same clothes for the last 5 days. I'm away tomorrow morning. I've had to record 5 episodes. I'm rendering them and uploading them all in advance. They're up for you. But I can't really say I have any regrets. I've really enjoyed this series. It's been fun, it's been experimental, it's been different. Will I do something like this again? I'm not entirely sure. I think this series was more popular than perhaps I expected it to be. I thought it would be a bit of a flash in the pan and people would get bored of it, but it's been great to see thousands of you every day tuning in to watch this. And as I said, I've had great fun doing it. Anyway, that's going to be all from me. If you did enjoy the video, leave a like. If you have a nickname for Hummels, leave that down in the comments as well, I guess. And other than that, thank you so much for watching, guys. It is me, Jack. Have a fantastic Christmas or just a fantastic holiday season. If you don't, obviously, celebrate Christmas. And I will talk to you guys in a bit. I'm out.